Good morning, everyone. I am Kayla Nicole 999. This is 90 Days to Recovery After Narcissistic Abuse. This is going to be the video for day 23, and today we are going to be talking about love bombing. I just want to apologize that I haven't been releasing these videos regularly. My life has literally fallen apart, you guys. I'm filing bankruptcy. I'm allowing my broken down car to get repossessed. I'm having to make things work as a full-time cam girl slash amateur porn star, which is really hard to make money. It's really, really hard to make money, especially stable money. And also when I have severe CPTSD that prevents me from doing that job on many days. It's not easy. So I'm trying to get to a point where I release one video for this segment every week, and I'm going to try to make that Mondays. But bear with me here. I'm literally doing the best that I can, trying to survive, trying to come up with the money for bankruptcy, and trying to stay sane. So I think the last time we talked, I told you I met a guy, and I didn't know if I was going to see him again because my car had broke down. Well, the car wasn't a problem, but we're not talking anymore. That, I don't even want to call it a relationship because we weren't dating. We were just talking. You know, we never actually went on one date. Never slept together or anything like that. Never even so much as kissed. But whatever that was between us, it's ended. I had a PTSD attack, and he has not spoken to me since that PTSD attack. And honestly, you know what? It's fine. It's better this way. I would have preferred it end this way than for us to start dating, for everything, you know, to be happy and magical, and then for me to have a PTSD attack, and then for him to decide that he doesn't want anything to do with me anymore. Do I know that it was due to my PTSD? Absolutely not. He did not respond to my last text messages that I sent him. So I literally have no clue why he stopped talking to me, you know? I told him that I need some time to fix my life and that I would like to continue seeing him, and I apologized for my PTSD attack. I told him about my abuse in past relationships and, you know, just how hard it is for me to date because I haven't dated in more than 2 years. I have not had sex in more than 2 years. January 6, 2021, that was my second anniversary of no sex, by choice, you guys. So he was the first guy that I was willing to take a chance on, and he didn't respond to my text messages. That was a week ago on Friday. So I'm not gonna text him. I'm not, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, let's jump into narcissistic love bombing. And the reason I brought that up, brought up the issues, you know, or the end of the whatever that was with that guy and I, is because I was wondering if he was love bombing me. Now, I don't think he's a bad person. This may literally just be my PTSD from past relationships causing me to have severe anxiety about new people that I meet. You know? So let's jump into this. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Take a sip of coffee, maybe that will help. What exactly is narcissistic love bombing? Basically, it's extreme flattery. Sorry, guys. So you meet somebody and, you know, within the first few dates, first few weeks, I mean, they're telling you how amazing you are. They're telling you that, oh, we're soulmates. They are just the most charming person you have ever met, you know? They're offering to take you on trips. They are buying you expensive gifts. I mean, they are just making you feel like you are the most important person in the world. And you're flattered. But the there's something eating you inside. There's something telling you that there's something not right about this. Energetically, you're probably picking up on how toxic this is, but you're not realizing it. Now, I grew up with a narcissistic mother, so I'm realizing that I tend to attract narcissistic relationships. Yay me, right? But I'm finally starting to pick up on these things. So you guys know that the reason I haven't dated in 2 years is because I got my heart broken in 2018. There was a whole mess of things that occurred, you know, because of that heartbreak. So let's go back to that guy. I had known that guy for 10 years. Thought he was the greatest guy that I knew, you know? He was always so nice, so sweet. But did I really know him that well? I didn't, because I never spent that much time alone with him. So, you know, he was telling me how great I was in the beginning, telling me that the sex was amazing. He was offering to take me on trips. You know, he was helping me out with money, taking me out to fancy dinners, complimenting me, telling me that I should be a writer, telling me that I should be a vlogger, you know, just making me feel on top of the world. But I kept questioning it. You know, I was like, is this real? Can relationships be this good? You know, he told me that we should get credit cards together. I mean, that was a huge red flag. Like, I was like, why the fuck is this guy saying this? Like, we've only slept together a couple times. No, we shouldn't be getting credit cards together. But I laughed it off and I didn't take it seriously. I should have ended things right then and there. But I didn't. And I got my heart broken worse than I've ever had my heart broken before. It was awful. Sorry for my hoarse voice. So what happened? You know, this guy who was taking me out to fancy hotels, who was lavishing me with, you know, fancy dinners and taking me to the casinos and giving me money to spend and buying my drinks and just building me up, building me up, building me up. Well, in the end, the second I did something to piss him off, he became a completely different person. He basically ghosted me. No explanation. Left me utterly heartbroken. Didn't care about my feelings whatsoever. I later found out through friends, mutual friends, or one of his friends. This person really wasn't my friend, but I didn't know that at the time, that he was just using me for sex. This man that I had known and considered a friend for 10 years, that I thought was the greatest guy I knew, that I thought was the nicest guy that I knew, was just using me for sex, and he never cared about me at all. I was in denial, you know? I could not believe that this person that I thought was so great was this terrible, but he is. This person is an awful person. He's evil. He is straight evil. You know, when I tried to question him in the end, because he told me that we would see each other again, and then he just ghosted me, and when I tried to question him about it, he tells me, I was just trying to be kind. Fuck kindness. I want honesty. Don't play with my fucking emotions. You know? We didn't talk for an entire year. So from September 2018 until August 2019, this man didn't give me an explanation. We saw each other once at a club, and he was nice to me for about 5 minutes. He told the girl that he was with, who happens to be a girl that he probably was seeing the entire time, but told me was just a friend, that, you know, he saw me and he said, Kayla's a good person. But then automatically he starts harping on me, you know, for posting my side of the story on social media and telling me not to do that. And I just looked at him at that club and I said, don't fucking tell me what to do. He got pissed and he left, you know, because I wasn't doing what he wanted me to do. And that just broke my heart even more. I knew immediately that he was lying to me and that he had been seeing that girl the entire time behind my back. That broke my heart too. I feel really bad for that girl. She seems like a very kind and nice person. And I don't want him to destroy her the way he destroyed me, but I can't save her. So then fast forward to August 2019. And he sends me a text message. And this is right after the bot attack on Facebook. And if you go back in some of my other videos, I don't remember the exact ones, but I talk about that. This guy's a web developer. I'm pretty sure that he coded and launched the Facebook bot attack on me. And then when he didn't get the results that he wanted from it, he decided to contact me personally. He was trying to get me to stop talking. He was trying to get me to stop telling my story. Sorry, dude. I'm not using your name, but I will never stop telling my story because other people need to hear this. I am not going to sit here and allow you to do what you did to me, to girl after girl after girl. You know, they don't know your identity, but at least other people who are dealing with this kind of stuff will say, hey, you know what, I'm not alone, and they'll start knowing what to look for. So anyway, you know, finally, after a year, he tells me that he never had feelings for me, that it was always just sex. He tried saying that I knew what it was from the beginning. No, I didn't, because he was sitting there making plans with me for a year in the fucking future. Someone who is just fucking you is not going to make plans with you for a year in the future. He was talking about taking me to music festivals the following year. How the fuck was I supposed to know it was just sex? He was calling me baby, you know? He was telling me that he was thinking about me all week. So he messaged me saying that he wanted to help me. I basically told him to fuck off. But he didn't want to help me. He just wanted to put me down. Because then he went on to, I never had feelings for you. It was just sex. He accused me of making false accusations, which I was never doing. Every single accusation that I ever made about him and the other people from his group that were stalking and harassing me are completely true. Do I have proof that it was them? Do I have physical evidence that it was them? Absolutely not. Except for the fact that some of their friends were dumb enough to harass me on my personal Facebook page from their personal Facebook accounts. How fucking idiotic do you have to be? Clearly it was them, you know? My car got keyed right after the fallout. Like, none of this bad stuff was happening to me until after the fallout. And the only people that I had issues with were them. Of course it's them. Just because I didn't have them on video doesn't mean shit. You know, so, and then he was sitting there telling me that his lawyer had been watching me and watching my Facebook posts and told me to write in private, not in public. And I was like, fuck you, you can't tell me what to put on my own personal Facebook page. Can't do it. I didn't use your name. There's nothing you can do to me. You want to get me for defamation of character? I didn't use your name, asshole. You know? Anyway, he was doing anything he could to get me to shut up, but I'm not going to bow down to an asshole like him. Not going to do it. So this guy who had told me that, you know, I should be a writer, then all of a sudden started saying things like, we don't even read your pathetic rants, and, you know, just putting me down. you know? Like, when I was making him happy, oh, I was the greatest girl in the world. But then in the end, I was just this low-life piece of shit that he couldn't stand. That is love bombing. You know? Watch out for those extravagant gifts. Watch out for excessive flattery. Watch how they treat other people. You know, are they mean to the waitstaff? It's a really big red flag. How do they talk about their exes? Do they take accountability for anything? You know, there's more on love bombing, and I'm just gonna link to some videos, but I just wanted to tell you my story. I have plenty more examples of love bombing, but I don't have time for an hour-long video, and I don't think most of you want to watch. So let's get into the end of this and fast forward to my new potential relationship with the guy that I had met recently. So when we met, you know, he was saying things to flatter me. You know, he was telling me how smart I was. And in my head, I thought, does he really actually think I'm smart, or is this love bombing? Now, I'm not saying this guy's a narcissist. I barely know him. But that's how bad I am traumatized from what happened with this other person. This guy offered to take me, I mean, he didn't offer to pay for the trip, but he had a trip planned, and he offered for me to come along. So in my head, I was like, I barely met this guy, and now he wants to go out of the country with me, and we haven't even been on a date yet. So in my head, that was another red flag. Was it a red flag, or was he just a nice guy? I will never know, you know, because we don't talk at all anymore. And then I found myself scared of telling him who I really was. You know, I was walking on eggshells with this guy. Not that he made me feel like I needed to walk on eggshells, but because everybody from my past that have narcissistic traits or have been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder have constantly made me feel like I had to walk on eggshells. So I just, you know, I hid the fact that I was filing bankruptcy from this guy. I spoke to him about doing lesbian porn, and I don't think he really liked it very much. You know, he said that he'd be cool with it, but I felt like he didn't really want to talk to me much after that. Was he actually cool with it, and was I just projecting my own issues onto him? Once again, I will never know, because we don't talk anymore. You know, and it's better this way. Honestly, it's better this way. You know, I ended up having a PTSD attack, telling him about the abuse that I suffered, telling him that I'm not ready to date. I wanted him to know that he didn't do anything wrong. I didn't want him to feel bad. So I explained to him that he didn't do anything wrong, and that I'm just a very traumatized girl, and I would like to still continue to see him, but I need some time to fix my life. And I can't jump into whatever this is right now. And he never responded. You know? So once you've been involved with a narcissist, it's gonna fuck you up. And dating again after that is gonna be hard. And quite honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna date again. But right now, I can't focus on that. Right now, I need to focus on making money because I'm filing fucking bankruptcy. I don't have any stable money coming in. I'm like literally navigating the world of sex work and like hanging on by a thread. So I can't have, you know, this anxiety over dating right now. I need to figure out how to fix my life. I need to get money coming in. I need to figure out how to get more subscribers on my OnlyFans, which I don't fucking know how to do, but I'm trying to figure it out. I got a few. So we're off to a start. So that's where I'm at. I'm not even gonna worry about dating because I am still too fucking traumatized from all of these other people to date. So love bombers, they're gonna make you feel on top of the world. They are going to move the relationship along really fast. They are gonna be telling you that they love you way too soon. They're gonna be, offering to take you on trips. They're gonna be buying you fancy gifts. They are gonna be doing all of this stuff to make you feel so fucking special. But eventually, all of those things are gonna stop. And then they're gonna start degrading you and belittling you and putting you down. And it's a mind game, is what it is. And it's going to leave you questioning your sense of reality, because one minute they were so great and now they're a terrible person, and you're going to internalize that, and you're going to be sitting there going, what did I do wrong? How can I make this person love me again? Don't do that to yourself. You didn't do anything wrong. It's them. It is them. Okay? Normal, healthy, non-toxic people do not rush into relationships. Don't move in with someone right away. Don't say I love you right away. Really pay attention to how the person makes you feel energetically. Because that guy that broke my heart in 2018, I often felt really bad energetically. He would say something and it would sound super sweet, but it would give me a sense of fucking anxiety and dread. And I should have paid more attention to that feeling, but I didn't. So I'll link to more videos, but Google is a great tool. Get out there and Google love bombing. Keep yourself safe. And as always, if you like this video and you want to stay connected with me, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. If you want to chat with me, feel free to leave your respectful comments in the comment section. If you want to put me down or belittle me, as some of my other viewers have chosen to do, I will block you from viewing my channel. I'm happy to have respectful discussions, even if you disagree with me. I'm not against people disagreeing with me or informing me on new information that maybe I didn't even know about. I'm happy to learn new things. But if you belittle me or degrade me, I will block you. I don't have time for internet trolls and petty drama. If you want to support me right now in my bankruptcy, literally the best thing you guys can do is just subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. Not advertising my sex work business on here because this is YouTube, of course. I do talk about sex work in some of my other segments, but I'm not trying to solicit anything on here. So if you want to support me on YouTube, please just subscribe. In order for me to get monetized on YouTube, I need 1,000 subscribers and I need 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months, and I am nowhere near that yet. But for those of you that have subscribed to me and are watching my videos, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I haven't figured out next week's topic, but I promise you I'm working on getting these videos created and uploaded at least once a week from here on out. Thanks, guys. I'll see you again real soon. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.